ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of Middle Management Gamer Plays Wrath of the Righteous. And this is another minion leveling video. Looks like we're moving to minion level 6, as well as mythic ranks for our characters. As always, I did my main characters, Svertag and Maxinia, in a separate video, if you'd like to have a look at that one. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and start with Camellia. Now, Camellia is our War Priest cult leader. So, go ahead and put a point in that. And she is currently basically our rogue or thief or trap person, and her trickery got us in a little bit of problem last time. Even with the high skill and even with the high stealth, she still got caught off guard and cost the party pretty big. Raising up her perception as well, so she sees more stuff. In case I have her moving in a stealth capability, she's not reliant on Wenduag, who she is now surpassed in perception for seeing hidden things. Especially since Wenduag and Woljif and her have been finding most everything. There is a good chance I'll be losing Woljif. He doesn't really fit our party, so trying to build her perception up. So for this level, she gained some special abilities. Enthrall. Well, that's pretty cool. And her sacred weapon moved up, and now it's flaming or frosty or shocky or keen. And we learned some new spells. We got Arrow of Law, an Aid, and Align Weapon. So we can change the alignment of our weapon, which will allow it to damage things. That might come in handy. Like the battle against Jeslin I had earlier, some lawful weapons may have come in handy during that battle. We gained Bear's Endurance, Courage, Luck. Ooh, Bone Shaker, always fun. And Cure Moderate Wounds. So, she is actually, I'm using her primarily as offense right now, but as cult leader, she's basically, a war priest. So she is my secondary healer. In case, Daeran were to be killed, she could take care of that problem.
I'll take the bait.
Serve that. So in this situation, the abundant casting will allow her to have more spell points and be able to do more healing. Very helpful. So that is all for Camellia. Let's have a look at our next character. And that will be Daeran. He is our oracle. So, basically, since my party is based around this Svertag character, who is a mythical undead dragon lord of sorts, he has a cult leader and a oracle that foresaw his coming. And that's kind of the role-playing game aspect I'm going with here. And I'm building a summoner healing animal companion version of the oracle. I saw this build or a rendition of it, and I'm trying to emulate it from memory. Because I actually used this build on Daeran before, and I like the way it worked, and I think it suits my setup even better this time. So, we'll level him up in Oracle. And he is my knowledge arcana after Svertag. Let's see. Persuasion. Right. And his ability to animate the dead, he will be adding extra fighters to our team, which will be helpful because, again, here in a bit, I'm going to basically be commanding the undead is my long-term goal with death and dragons and etc. so forth. So, animate dead to spellbook roll myth. We also gain cure serious wounds, neutralize poison, so very helpful for my healer. And for his mythic path, second mystery. So, nature. Or bones. Interesting. That sounds kind of interesting, all that. But this apparently will allow me to get a helpful animal. And that'll actually help my party a little bit. So we're going to go with that. Because that's what the build said we were supposed to do. And we gain feather step and bark skin and poison.
Shall we move? We shall move!
Alright, so we want to actually get our animal companion to like level 9, but that's alright. And Woljif is just an eldritch scoundrel. Nope, that's not what we wanted to do. We want to level up. And Eldritch Scoundrel. All sorts of points this guy has. He does a lot of damage too. I like Woljif. He just doesn't... He's too goody-goody for our group. Even though he's like neutral, you can tell at the end of the day he's a good guy. So... let's see what type of spells we can use here. I think I already got the spells that were really useful. That's helpful. Danger sense. Helpful in avoiding traps. That'll be helpful in the long run, I think. Blur and command undead, because we don't want to be running against undead we can't handle. Alright, and his mythic rank up here. We are going to be... extra casting never hurt anything.
I crave for adventure.
Alright. So those are the ones that I was using, at least kind of some background blueprint build to help me out. Wenduag is my other, like, character that I'm kind of designing on my own. I might start including her in the Svertag and... Svertag and Maxinia chat videos, so... Alright, we get our fighter here. Who's my best athletics person is Maxinia. And my best mobility person is Camellia. We'll keep our perception high just to make sure we're catching all those things we want to catch. Alright, we got our mini shot here, which is giving us our spread for our shotgunner, which is the build we're going with. Yes, very nice.
So many thoughts, so little time.
And I noticed earlier cleaving shot. Which will allow the spread to spread even further, allowing us to do damage to multiples. Are there any other... Got distracting shots. That sounds interesting. Alright. So, we got our cleaving shot. So, we got our party all set up now. Our shotgunner's coming along. She's also becoming quite tanky. So, she, when everybody else falls, she's the last line of defense. I can actually move her into the thick, too. So, ought to be awesome. And I think that's it for this evening, and hopefully we'll see you on the next play video. Good night, and see you next time.